recently, I'm like, I don't know when you're watching this or listening to this, but recently I was on MSNBC on Ayman Mohyeldin's weekend show, like 9 p.m. on a Sunday, which I know very well. Nobody watches that time slot. Very few people are watching. That's when my MSNBC special aired in the dead of winter, right between Christmas and New Year's, when no one wants to watch the news. Anyway, but so I was on, and it was fun. And today I got an alert on my name because, yes, I am that narcissist. Don't we all? Usually it's random TYT stuff, maybe a comedy show. But this time it was Fox News who had picked up something I had said on the MSNBC show and then made a whole article about it. And I will ask you all to tell me what is going on here, because I don't quite understand why Fox is picking up on what I said and picking up on me specifically, because it doesn't appear like they're dunking on me. It doesn't appear like they're using me to hit the left or to hit Democrats, because I said, here you'll hear what I said about both Democrats and Republicans. It kind of feels like they're just like, they just like me. I think they're just boosting me. I think I got a friend on the inside over at the old, Murdoch tool shed over there. I don't know. But here was the headline. They go, MSNBC guest says, quote, only two options for immigration, letting people into this country or letting them die. Which people have pointed out to me, Fox News viewers are like, let them die. Let them die. And then it says comedian Francesca Fiorentini, which thanks, suggesting that cruelty on the border has been a, quote, bipartisan consensus. And then they just link to the video and they throw some music over it to avoid copyright. So here is some of what I said. You tell me why they're uplifting my words when I'm clearly calling them out as well and making some pretty good points. But the reality is that cruelty on the border has been a bipartisan consensus, sadly, and Democrats have been dragged to the right by Republicans, further militarizing the border, giving CBP even more money. This is one of the largest federal agency that is insanely militarized, right? Has crazy jurisdiction. And so I'm looking for vision from Democrats on actually not just humanizing migrants, which is just the lowest bar, right? But truly, how can we be better than the narco gangs that these folks are running from? These are allegedly people on, who have been, in quotes, suffering under socialism in Venezuela. So who knows, right? I'm not sure. I also think it's important to bring up the fact in terms of skin color and the fact that only a few months ago you had Haitian migrants being chased on horseback. And yet Ukrainian migrants, refugees, have been welcomed into this country, which they should be. And the answer is this: it's either death or accepting folks into this country. There's only two options here. And I'm going to go with letting people into this country instead of letting them die.
Always.
Then they have that music that, like airlines play when you're deplaning, like don't go. It's always that. And you're like, why hasn't this changed? So that was me, and that was Fox News lifting what I had to say up. I'm pretty sure I threw Republicans under the bus as well. But I stand by what I said. I don't feel like they lifted me up for some weird reason. I didn't say Pelosi a single time. I don't even think I said Joe Biden. So thank you. I believe her name is Alexandra, who found that. Throwing it around Fox News. Maybe some people will stumble upon it and agree. But again, it might be a lot of, yes, they deserve to die, that kind of thing. Except not that quote. Anyway, Fox News, aim better. I almost went on Fox and Friends a few years ago, but I was working at AJ Plus and they didn't really want me to go on. It was a shame. I was planning on giving myself a so-called abortion, just down abortion pills live on air. And I think that would have been fun. But, yeah, I guess shout out to Fox, dude. Thanks for helping me prove my point and amplify it. What's going on, Frantifa? If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel right now. Hit that button. And also, you can become a patron and support the show every single week. Get access to bonus episodes and exclusive merchandise. Patreon.com/Bitchuation Room. Do it.